continuing coverage, heart disease is the #1 killer of women. To raise awareness, the American Heart Association held its annual Go Red for Women luncheon today in South Tulsa.
Yes, I was honored to MC the event. Sarah got to come too, and Fox 23's Jenna James was there. She met the Broken Arrow educator who survived a heart episode after 60 minutes of CPR.
Last August, instructional coach Amy Rea walked into work like usual on a Monday morning and immediately felt short of breath.
The best way I can describe it is when you've gone underwater to swim and you know you need to come up for air to take a breath.
The last thing she remembers from that day is talking to the paramedic.
He had put an oxygen mask on me and I just said, please don't let me die.
It took 17 people performing CPR for 60 minutes to save Amy's life.
I had a bilateral pulmonary embolism, which means the blockage was blocking both sides of my lungs.
She won't forget those who saved her.
They gave kids their mom and husband his wife and a sister her sister and parents their daughter back.
9 months later, Amy is speaking at the American Heart Association's annual Go Red for Women luncheon in Tulsa, emceed by Fox 23 evening anchor Shay Razi.
We are so excited to have you here.
The luncheon raises money and awareness to the #1 killer of women. The American Heart Association says cardiovascular disease takes more women's lives each year than all forms of cancer combined.
The luncheon showcases hands-only CPR, which they say can be done to that popular Bee Gees song that we all know well, Stayin' Alive.
Little does she know, she's in for a surprise from her audience. Those who love Amy can't help but keep the beat and celebrate.
I'm forever grateful.
Covering news that matters, Jenna James, Fox 23 News.
It was such a great event and a fun event too. This little blinky ring, that's what we were giving out as people donated to the American Heart Association today. But one of the things, that we learned from hearing Amy's story and another keynote speaker is not only can heart disease happen to anyone, whether you are completely healthy or have some health issues you need to take care of, but it's just as important for all of us to know CPR because you don't know when something's going to happen to someone right in front of you.
And you really need to try it. We did what Jenna did too on the dummy. And it's really not as easy as you think. Oh, it'd be easy just to do those compressions, but it's not. So it's important to know it and practice it.
It is a lot harder than it looks.